Today, we're gonna be talking about the most important chore in my opinion, and that is laundry. There are so many options out on the market, right? Like, I'm overwhelmed and I'm trying a lot of these products. So I can imagine if you're just starting this journey, how overwhelmed you can be with all of the different like zero waste laundry detergents. So I decided I am going to be trying all of the DROPPS laundry detergents, and I'm gonna report back to you guys and let you know what they are actually like. I've only tried one kind from them, so it'll be interesting to see what all of them are like. Okay, so here are all the DROPPS laundry detergents that I have that we are going to try. If you are new here, my name is Kristen and welcome to Strolling Through Life. This video has been a long time coming. Let's get into it. So let's talk about the shipping and the packaging. They do offer carbon neutral shipping, and the packaging is completely compostable and recyclable. Obviously, it just comes in this cardboard box, and when they ship it to you, they just put like a piece of paper tape around it, they slap on the shipping label, and this is what you get. So of course you can always keep it in the cardboard box that it comes in. It's a great little box, but you can also switch it into some sort of water resistant container, like a glass mason jar or a plastic container of some sort. And these are so much lighter than plastic jugs of liquid detergent. So they are able to be used in all kinds of washing machines, including high efficiency washers. And they are EPA Safer Choice certified. And this is what the little pod looks like. So it comes in this little membrane that kind of looks like plastic, but it's not. It's actually PVOH, which is polyvinyl alcohol. And this dissolves in water, which is great. So it's completely biodegradable. So how do we use the laundry detergent pods? All you have to do is put the pod directly into the washer drum. Even if you have a little laundry detergent dispenser, don't put it in there. Just put it directly into the washing machine, and then you just start your cycle as per usual. They do have a mesh bag to put your laundry detergent in if you are using cold water, probably just in case it doesn't completely dissolve or something like that, but that is something to note. So DROPPS has two kinds of laundry detergent pods. So they have their sensitive skin version, and then they also have their stain and odor. In the sensitive skin line, they have the sensitive skin and baby, which is unscented, and that also comes in their small loads version, which just means that there's less detergent in the pod itself for smaller loads. They also have the sensitive skin fresh scent, and then in the stain and odor line, they have the stain and odor clean scent, which also comes in the small loads version. They have the stain and odor lavender eucalyptus, and they have the stain and odor unscented. So let's go test it out and we will see if they actually work or not. I just got some tomato sauce on this towel. I'm gonna go put some grass stains and some dirt on this, and we'll see how well it takes it out in the wash. Okay, so the first one here is the scent and odor clean scent. So right off the bat, I definitely smell it. It smells like a traditional laundry detergent scent. And don't forget your microfiber filter. Here's the tomato sauce stain. Here's the big mud stain. I already pre-soaked it because it was pretty muddy. Okay, so it's done. Let's check it out and we'll see what happened. So it's like a nice laundry scent. It's not like too overpowering, but it definitely has a scent. It's not like unscented or anything like that. It smells really nice. It's light, it's not overpowering. The thing is, I still smell a little bit in the armpits. This is like a workout shirt. It's not completely perfect. Being completely transparent, there's still a little bit of a smell in the armpit. Okay, let's check out the stains. So it did leave the tomato sauce faintly. The lights are kind of washing it out. There's a very slight spot here with some dirt. It did a pretty good job overall. So for most of the things, it gets the scents out, but some of the really bad ones that you're working out in, there is still a slight scent, which I still like it and I'm still gonna use it and it doesn't bother me too much, but if you are like really stinky, this might not be the detergent for you. Okay, so today is day 2 of testing out the Drops laundry detergent pods. We are testing out the Lavender Eucalyptus stain and odor laundry pod. I will say right off the bat, it has a very nice scent. I smell more eucalyptus than lavender, which I'm okay with. There still is a lavender scent to it, but I do smell more of the eucalyptus. I will say with the last one that I just tried, the clean scent, it was a very light scent afterwards. So you definitely smell it, but it's not gonna be as strong as like a Tide, for example. Let's go test it out. Okay, so I'm just gonna pause it for a second so we don't have that loud noise, but I let it actually dissolve before I start putting the clothes in. In the past, I have had the pod dry onto some clothes before. If this ever happens during this time, I will show you guys, and I think it's because I haven't been using that mesh bag. But even when I have used the mesh bag, it like gets this kind of like glumpy, goopy stuff from the pod on my clothes, and that's just because it didn't completely dissolve. And I think that's because I put the clothes in too soon. So I recommend definitely letting the pod dissolve completely. Now it comes right off in the next wash, but it's just kind of a hassle to rewash something. So that is something to keep in mind. But the scent is really good. But let's get back into it. So the laundry is done. Let's see what is in here. I don't have any like super stinky clothes in this one, but the thing is the formula is the same. But this smells pretty clean and fresh. So we'll see what happens tomorrow with the next Drops pods. Today we are going to be trying the sensitive skin scent-free kind. So I did learn that the sensitive skin, both scents have the same formula, it's just the scents are different. And then with the stain and odor, same thing, all of the formulas are the same, it's just the scents are different. So I'm doing my bedding today, so we're gonna throw that in. We're gonna see how the scent-free kind does, and we'll get into it. See what it's like. Yeah, it's completely scent-free, which is good because I've tried, I forget what kind I've tried last time, but it had some sort of fragrance. This definitely doesn't have a fragrance. So that's good if you're looking for a scent-free detergent. Okay, so today I'm doing the scent and odor unscented. This does not have a scent. So let's see what happens. We're doing a load of whites today. We got some stinky stuff up in here. So let's see if the unscented actually gets those odors and scents out of like the workout clothes, or if they're still there. Okay, last load. Let's see if there's any scents because we got some stinky stuff in here. This is the unscented scent and odor. I smell just like a little something. It's not awful. This was pretty stinky before, but again, it has a little bit of something there in the armpits. Yeah, I definitely smell it. So it doesn't get like everything out. So if you got like workout clothes, stinky clothes, you gotta get something a little bit more powerful. So the last load is gonna be a load of towels with the Sensitive Skin Fresh scent. So let's go test it out. Okay, it's like 11 at night. I'm not gonna turn on the lights and all that, but let's see how this is. Oh, it smells good. This is super like a light scent. It is definitely not as strong as the stain and odor scents. It's definitely a lot lighter, very faint. But we're gonna dry them, so here we go. Okay, so let's get into the pros and the cons of the DROPPS laundry pods. So first off, we'll start with the cons. If you have super stinky clothes, if you work out and your clothes just get really smelly, this probably isn't going to be the best option for you. I wore clothes and worked out with them without wearing deodorant to test this thing out, to test the DROPPS out. I could still smell a little bit in the armpits like I showed you earlier, so will it work for most people? Yes, but the people that get really stinky clothes, you might need to find something a little bit more powerful. The second con is that in the past, I have had the pod not completely dissolve, and this has happened in both front loading washers and top loading washers, and I do put it in the little mesh bag, and I will say I do use tap cold water for the majority of my loads. I think that is a big reason why the pod hasn't dissolved in the past, so when I was doing it this time, I really try to make sure the pod actually dissolves before I even put the clothes in, but I know that's really tough with a front loading washer. So I have had it not completely dissolve and it gets stuck to like one of my clothing items and it's just kind of like this goopy, hard, kind of gross mess, to be honest. I do throw it in my next load and it comes right off, but that is something to note. The third con is that the sensitive skin line, because it is more mild, I do need to use a little bit more of stain remover with it. It's not as powerful as the stain and odor detergent. If you are buying the sensitive skin kind, you kind of know that it's going to be a more mild detergent than the stain and odor line that they do have. And then let's get into the pros. So one, they do in fact clean my clothes. Two, stain-wise, they do a pretty good job overall with my past conventional detergents. I haven't had stains come completely out and I still have to use a stain remover, so I'm not someone who really cares if stains don't completely come out because I'm just used to using some sort of stain remover. I'll leave the stain remover stick that I use in the description down below so you guys can check it out, but yeah, it does a pretty average job in comparison to the other zero waste laundry pods on the market, so that's a plus in my book. They're also similarly priced to the competitors. It's not like they're super expensive or super cheap in comparison, so I would consider that a pro in my book. And four, I do like the scent range. I know that there are people that really want to have that kind of perfumey scent on their clothes, or they don't feel like their clothes are clean. On the other hand, some people really want something that's unscented. They don't want any sort of scent. I do also like that they have a sensitive skin formula and a stain and odor formula. It's kind of like using like a Tide Sport formula for like the stain and odor one in comparison to like a Dreft Downy type thing with the sensitive skin. So that is something to keep in mind. Obviously the sensitive skin one is more mild. Another pro is that they do offer subscriptions and one-time only purchases. So if you want to save some money, you can get their subscription or you can just try it out and do a one-time purchase. So I do like that they offer both. Overall, would I recommend the DROPPS detergents? Heck yes. I think they're a great option, and the only big thing that I would say is if you have really stinky clothes, like I've said before, this might not be the most powerful detergent and the best option for you. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I did want to tell you that I will be testing out the scent booster pods soon in a new video, so stay tuned for that, and just remember, you do not have to be perfect to live sustainably. I will see you guys next time. Bye!